I had been DJing since I was 10 years old, literally, and started DJing at clubs around town when I was 15, 16 years old. And by the time I was finishing high school, I was DJing at some of the hottest clubs in the city. One night I was DJing here at Lotus, and I was very excited to be DJing there. It was really the hottest club in all of New York, and it was pouring rain, and it was an empty night, and out of the corner of the room, that corner right over here, I saw Sean Puffy Combs walk onto the dance floor with his girlfriend, Kim Porter. And he started dancing in the middle of the dance floor right over here, and he didn't stop till 5 in the morning. I remember at 4 a.m., the manager of the club coming up to me and saying, I assume you want to keep going, right? And I was like, yes. And I had never DJ'd anywhere where Puffy was before. And Puffy was the king of all parties. And I remember my heart beating fast and the nerves building in my stomach. And I was playing the classic soul records of the 1970s and 1980s. And he literally kept dancing for 2 hours. And at 5 in the morning, when the lights finally came on, he started to walk out of the club, and he passed the DJ booth, and he kind of gave a double take, and he said, "Where's the DJ?" And I said, "I'm the DJ." And he looked at me kind of curiously like that, because I was 18 years old and looked like I was 12. And he said, "Who's been DJing all night?" And I say, "Me." And he said, "Who's been playing all these old records?" And I said, "Me." And he looked at me funny, and he took a napkin from the DJ booth, and he asked me for a pen, and he wrote down his number on the napkin. And he said, "Call me tomorrow." I was a freshman in college at the time. I was going to NYU. And I remember going to class and procrastinating all day. I was very nervous to call him, and I finally got the nerve between classes to call, and I got his voicemail, and it said, "God is the greatest, leave a message." So that intimidated me even further, and I kind of got myself through the voicemail and said, well, that's the end of that. I'm never going to hear back from him. And I went back to class. Well, I got out of class that evening and checked my voicemail, and I had a message from his assistant saying, "Please call us back." So I ran home, still lived with my mother at the time, and I said, "Mom, leave me alone." I shut the door. I got to make an important phone call. And I called the office and I said, "Hi, it's DJ Cassidy." And before I could even finish saying my name, he said, "Hold on, please." And I couldn't believe he was actually going to get on the phone. And he got on the phone and he said, "Yo, Playboy, I couldn't believe how you were rocking that soul music last night. It just totally blew my mind that someone your age could do that with such finesse. How do you know how to work those records?" And he said, "I'm throwing a party for the MTV Video Music Awards next week, and I'd like you to DJ it." So a week later, I was DJing the party of the year in a room full of every star in the entertainment world you could possibly imagine. And that really was a career-defining night for me.
Chronicles DJ Cassidy, Tuesday, October 7th at 8 on Music Choice Play. Also available on Music Choice On Demand.